had to ask.
Feels like a whole new time! Still, spending time here really has... The Kaholasaurs are so nice! Oh, and Atea's snacks were yelling at some kids who got...
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is...
Glad you like it.
Hey, Moalani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to fight and then...
And Kachina? Is she back as...
Kachina... But don't worry.
That's a relief.
Exactly.
All right, thanks for letting me know. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious.
Moalani, you said the Abyss was... Like, think about all those monsters that attack...
Relax. At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total. But through our long history of 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded. That's right. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe. Even so, our tribe's waters were contaminated. The Children of Echo's territory, it was like each disaster was designed exactly. We now believe the Abyss has invaded the Night King.
And that's how it became so dangerous.
Yes. Luckily, the problems left behind by now every tribe is prospering and...
You must have had to sacrifice a lot to...
Every battle, responsibility, duty, but I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. To think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know? We have to. Not only for our... Anyway, let's head to the stadium. The sea's not going anywhere.
Whoa, this place is packed already!
Of course. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes...
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kenichi!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected.
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. Let's go somewhere higher up, so...
Warriors of Natland, we are the inheritor, those who grew alongside sun and wind, those who forged our own destiny. That is Natland's fire, the lifeblood of our nation!
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom.
What?
Usually once the ode is complete.
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to think about it. Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom...
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic.
Your wild guesses are misplaced.
Maybe you did. But who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natland? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when...
Calm down, Mualani. There's no...
I can't just sit here and let them slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natland,
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? Or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation...
That's true. Maybe the YUB interpret victory and...
I mean, that girl didn't look all that strong.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her!
No! She's been waiting for this moment for too long. No matter how daunting the situation, we don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this as an
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory. However, the failure of today's ceremony is to prevent further casualties.
What?
No one is all-knowing, but doubt is a means by which we seek the truth. If there are things you wish to clarify...
No,
even though I have said nothing to change your mind.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the...
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina, I know you said you were investigating the situation, but...
I've already shared everything I know. So, what do you...
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, rest assured, everyone, once again, I apologize for the outcome.
Did she just...
I believe she did.
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom. Until we find and address the cause of the unrest...
And that means...
That's correct.
How long will that take?
It's hard to...
Kachina always dreamed of fighting the Abyss. She wasn't afraid of death because she knew, whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the Ode of Resurrection. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her joy. We supported her every step of the way, but sit peacefully and wait for her return?
That's not fair, Mualani.
It's all right. I understand your... Believe me, I want to bring her back as soon as possible. But please, hear what I have to say. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means...
You mean...
The Sacred Flame. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send teams to fight the Abyss, but if we stop altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks.
If we compare the two choices... Sorry, the raw truth can be cruel.
But what would you say, Mualani?
No. I can't choose between them, and I don't...
You're saying it doesn't matter.
Yes. What happened to Kachina breaks my heart.
And that is the crux of the problem. Either way, there will be people who suffer. Once doubt has crept in, their ultimate goal isn't to break the rule to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else. Then, we have to find another way. I understand your anger,
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second.
I owe you an apology, Archon.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to
I've considered that, but without the chance to fight the Abyss, with fewer participants, the amount of contending fire...
So, essentially...
You've learned about the concept of ley lines. Staying there for a short period of time, your sense of self will be devoured. Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. I won't sugarcoat it.
Just like you said, Archon. You can focus all your efforts on dealing with the Sacred Flame.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her.
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue her.
I failed to protect her during our campaign.
Traveler? What do you think?
Understood. Then I'll support the Masters of the Nightwind have a technique. If we can find Kachina's ancient name, then comes the hard part.
But isn't the Night Kingdom a land of...
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there, and however...
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is not...
So,
Seat Lolly of the Masters of the Nightwind. It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact.
That was the artifact I delivered to the Scions of the Canopy a few days ago.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. Besides, you're the ones helping me. Traveler, I certainly didn't expect our first I've heard all about your accomplishments. Why? Is that not what happened in the other nation?
Yeah, things were pretty complicated at the start.
That's more like it. Perhaps even more than you can imagine. Ideally, this would be the perfect night for a drink.
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded in the fight against the Abyss. It embodies fond memories and my...
I didn't think this day would come so soon. If things were different, The two of us could have enjoyed but don't worry.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of—
You're right. The gradual corrosion caused by the Abyss as things stand. The pilgrimage is a lost cause. The Abyss has brought catastrophe to Natlan.
We can't let the general public know that.
No. If the public learned that Natlan— But if I said nothing at all, they—
Another simple choice.
I have never subscribed to the belief. Let's go.
You mean?
Yes. The sacred flame must never go out. So until our heroes are ready.
But that can only last so long. I think we should—
Don't let desperate— Those chosen by the Wyab have already embarked. All we can do is support them.
Even so, for you to make this sacrifice...
If not me, then I possess great strength. But I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon, it's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking! Yeah. Masters of the Night Wind. Send word! The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here...
Yeah.
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal, but I'm sure the captain has his own reason.
Whatever his motive.
No. We're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back. Besides...
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. When we exchanged final blows... Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look...
Of course. I'll head out...
Yes. Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust...
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a... I just hope the others have a safe journey.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power.
Should we go back and...
Have faith in the Archon.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name.
Okay, let's just keep climbing.
Ad Ast...
Thank you for coming.
What can you tell us about the scions of the canopy?
The tribespeople are very adventurous.
Oh, kinda like us then.
I'm not so sure. You don't strike me as the type to enjoy danger. The Scions of the Canopy are a bunch of thrill-seekers. They love extreme sports like rock climbing, rappelling, volcano parkour, or even bungee jumping without a rope while a Yunkasaur stands at the edge and uses its tongue to catch them. Sound like something you'd be interested in?
Okay, that does sound different from our usual adventures. Paimon's not doing any of that. She can just cheer you on from the sidelines.
That's Wyna, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wyna. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantry.
Whoa, hold on.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. The nature of battle is unpredictable.
I appreciate what you're
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Wyna? Life isn't complete without taking risks.
It's nothing. If you're that determined, far be it from...
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back.
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes, but let's get back to business. Wyna, how do we...
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like... In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have this...
Who?
Vichama. He's got a keen eye.
Vichama?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. Where can we find...
Ever since Malco passed.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Someone admiring the scenery. Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? What? You're saying... No, if you really think about it.
Are you okay?
Everything's fine. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name.
Your friend?
Yes.
That's not a problem.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find...
Then we're agreed. I see. From what I can tell, once the connection is established...
Wow, you got...
I just picked up on the basics, really. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up.
We'll go right away.
First, I'll need some hook ropes.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real...
By creating something tangible in our world...
Oh, I see.
Right. I need... Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echo.
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when... Oh, and you can send someone with me if you...
What do you think, Chaska?
I appreciate it. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything...
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Hang on, Kachina. Hello.
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for...
Oh, the whole thing?
Deal.
Wait.
What, you want me to drive down the price?
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These... All right.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Relax. Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, here you go. How's he doing?
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night. Melko was an amazing fighter. 5 years ago, but on the eve of battle.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that he couldn't fight the Abyss. Vichama didn't argue. It's just... Vichama went into a deep depression after that. Oh, you're not wrong. I've tried convincing him to move forward. The Abyss has caused so much suffering. Anyway...
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here.
I've made all the necessary adjustments. As agreed, I'll help you. Go ahead. After Malco fell, if I had been there, I've always blamed myself for what happened.
But, Dad, the Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom.
There might not. All right. Let's get to it. Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer. Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Who do you think you are?
Over here! Japan!
Bombs away!
Chip on them! Cue the spotlight!
Water jet! I'll approve you! Yeah! Go! Yeah!
Over here! Drilling down! Here goes! Step on them!
Water jet!
Yeah!
And shroud! I hear everything!
Let her rip! Get back!
Wipe out!
Over here! Didn't quite touch it.
One with the force.
Be amazed! Surprise!
Water jet!
Step on them! Japan!
Let's nip that in the bud. And shroud! Ah, I'll bury you! Yeah! Go! Yeah!
Over here!
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
Vichama!
Quick, take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right.
The abyss is corroding his body.
I should have died 5 years. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the abyss is strong.
This power.
Hanging in there?
Malco. No!
We can't wait any longer.
I already tried.
In that case, we have no choice. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now?
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Give us a heads up next time, will you? You're lucky.
I thought I said to get...
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof.
Okay. I'll be more...
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. Once your ancient name disappears, and now...
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years.
Huh? What's that in your hands?
Huh? This is...
Hey, Malc. Not enough to swing a sword. Too bad. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Guess I have something to be thankful for then. Pisak. Maybe you're right. Vichama. I'm so glad you don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. But... it also...
A deep...
Malco was always the... for all these years.
Vichama.
I'm fine. When you asked for my help, but I also understood why you had to... Once allowed to fester, guilt... If I could do it all over again, that way... Even if the outcome stayed the same, there are critical junctures in life. That's something I had to learn in hindsight.
Thank you, Vichama. I promised I would find her.
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will feed. Thanks to him, though. Just speaking from experience.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name. Oh, and...
Koichi, are you really...
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say.
Honestly, it's... They're back.
Koichi?
Don't play dumb with your own... My apologies.
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. It's not really my story to tell. She was afflicted with a rare disease. That strength of will pushed her to survive.
For some reason,
Well, when Chaska
I remember those days. Eventually, she found a way to rein in that... It sounds like she still argues with Koichi.
That's...
Oh, I get it. No wonder...
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when... Still, I can understand where Koichi's...
All right, it's just the...
I don't have anything to say.
That attitude is exactly the problem.
Well, technically I...
Again with the excuses! We agreed, didn't we? But a trip to the Night Kingdom?
What do you mean, sneak into the place?
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you?
You feel like he went back on his word?
Oh,
This is important.
you don't know that?
All right, whatever. Anything else?
You...
Time out. Is this...
Chaska, does it sound like...
Then
But the person you become when you lose control...
that's a different issue. You said it yourself.
I've also told you that managing your
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a...
Koichi!
So, you're really going to go...
Then support me.
So, that's it.
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi. It's not my place to get involved.
Thank you.
Anytime. According to Kinich.
If only Tone Gift Bard would.
It might be in a few more pieces.
Huh? I see. Still, Citlali's going... Stay safe out there in the Night Kingdom.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name!
Well, it's fairly complicated.
The Fatui again?
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power?
Look, I wish I could offer still.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf.
There's no need to be so modest.
Archon,
You have nothing to be sorry about. Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down.
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's
Whoa. I've never seen...
It looks like there are items from every tribe.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sort, and physical items do a far better job. Now, if you're curious about an item...
Alright, we'll have a look. Whoa, this...
that weapon belonged to Tenoch. That's because even before the disaster...
Exile?
It was a punishment imposed out of necessity. When the Abyss attacked, the tribes, he united the 6 tribes, and ultimately, he perished. And so, he was laid to rest.
Wow.
Indeed. Even now, his story is told. The powder still needs some time to settle. Well,
Yeah. If each item represents a different story, does every item hold a special memory?
that's right. They demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape?
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. But there's also a different theory.
What?
Let's say your journey ended right now. Exactly. Take out a portion of that journey, the future is the same way. Of course, humanity excels at living in the present. But while the pilgrimage and the Night Warden Wars lead only by uniting the people of Natlan across countless to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed, that's correct, namely a framework, through which, by holding the pilgrimage, in addition, the sacred...
So, it all comes down to the power of the Divine Throne and the rule? Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes. That's my mother. I turned a piece of my dad's leather.
Your sister is so cute! Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an Archon. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before.
A little late for that question.
Sorry, Paimon!
It's all right. No matter what others may say, becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties. My father made the most delicious stew. One time, we didn't close the door securely. My sister immediately burst into tears. I still remember the way they laid there.
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? As the Archon,
Well, what happened after that?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. Anyway, that's enough about me. Place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin. Surely as the echoes of life resound ancient name.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina!
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I?
It's okay, Kachina.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time. I was waiting for the Wyup to send me back. The Wyup saved me. Even though its power is weakening, the Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though.
Don't listen to those sounds. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us.
It's okay. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. I'll find a way back.
You're always like this, Kachina. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars. A hero of Natlan. All you need to do... All you need to do is place your trust in us. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so close. Thank you. Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion.
I know.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in that face you just made.
No, I just...
I'll go with them too, Archon. Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Now that I've lost my power, Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter...
That won't...
I hope not.
Leave it to me.
So we're underneath Natlan right now?
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization. Humans only established their own society.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time. So what you're saying is...
No, it's going to be obstacle after obstacle.
What?
It's the pre-adventure
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such as?
Vegetable juice. Want some?
You know, Ian-san, Paimon feels like the two of us might not see eye to eye. Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Surprise!
Can't see? Go!
Let it rain!
I hear everything! Go!
Cue the spotlight!
And Shroud!
Chip on up!
Wipe out!
Yeah! escapes my sights. Over here!
I'll uproot you!
Surprise!
Bombs away!
Whoa! The place we need to go seems really high up.
Be amazed! Over here! Let it rain! Surprise!
Water jet!
Didn't quite touch it!
One with the forest. I hear everything.
Over here! Cue the spotlight!
Go!
Chip on up!
Can't see? Go!
No escape! Let it rain!
Bombs away! Water jet!
Over here! Let the magic begin!
I'll uproot you! And shroud!
Chip on up!
Go!
Surprise!
Wipe out! Can't see? I hear everything! Go! Snip that in the bud. Yeah!
Step on up! No escape!
Can't see? Enshroud!
Over here! Be amazed!
Can't see?
Surprise!
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
This must be the entrance to Pyro.
Yes.
We actually have to go in there? Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the Night Kingdom. It looks so... That overflow of energy is probably what...
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world...
Paimon's more worried about how we're gonna make...
Do you see that patch of light on the ground?
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said, our real world... If this was the real world...
That's it? Right.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world.
Yeah, these floating black things...
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malko. It's like it was seeking me out. I'm sorry I can only appear before you in this...
No, we should be the ones apologizing, but we had to destroy it.
Of course. Under the power of the stone, it turns out even our regrets were exactly this.
Whether in triumph or death.
Exactly. That may not... You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form. Be careful.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Right, get back here. You can't go wandering off. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time. Being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way. more monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
Chip on them!
Go!
Let it rain! Over here!
Water jet! Can't see?
Let the magic begin!
Go!
Chip on them!
Oh, Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind. It was...
Don't scare Paimon!
I heard it too.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter.
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
We're here, Kachina!
No, honey.
Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these...
Good idea. Let's... Here goes!
No escape!
I hear everything! And Shroud! Oh, one thing after another! Yeah! Water jet!
Over here!
Let her rip! You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! The monster can appear from anywhere! The YF's power helped keep me hidden.
Had a girl.
Should we start heading back then? Actually, I have a request. I can't exactly put it into words.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional, there are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated...
Judging by the current situation...
Still, we can't just leave the Wyab
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration.
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a headache. Maybe we really should leave. No, I'm fine. Just up ahead. I'll leave.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come. You don't have anything to prove either.
All right. The sooner we...
We've already come all this way. so we might as well try to get...
Let's go!
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's alright. I don't have much time, so go. Achieve your goal.
Thank you for everything.
You're a true hero. Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
Wyabb! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyabb?
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. Alright, get ready, everyone! Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place!
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that puny soul he tried to get in my... He would have dispersed with or with... You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but No, I thought this naive little girl was an except. That is the tragedy. Ancient names. The Pyro Archon created those Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina, remain so pathetically...
Kachina! Give me your hand. Feel that?
Thanks, Moalani, because I'm not alone anymore!
You're right, but you also couldn't be more wrong.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back down? The power lies not in the ideal itself, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal.
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance.
There aren't many in Natlan who can...
From the ashes to
Imagine at the flame! Drilling down!
Woohoo!
Carbon wave!
time for life coming!
Woohoo! Off we go.
Let's ride!
Need a surfboard?
Let's shred, Sharky! We won! We actually won!
That's what he gets for underestimating. Fantastic work, Kachina! Absolutely fantastic! This makes me so... unbelievably happy.
I'm happy too, Moalani! Together we really are unstoppable!
Huh? My ancient name is... glowing?
It's probably a projection from the real...
Wait, does that mean...
That was a bold move, diving headfirst into the fire to... Still, seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was exactly right. It took years' worth of scars. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite. Only then will we have the power. Tupac, a warrior from the...
I've heard that name before.
Since you were able to awaken my under the name Umoja.
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins, its blaze will become one with our... Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
So that...
What do you mean?
500 years ago,
We can go over the details once we get back. I know bits and pieces.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of...
Okay, that...
I hear your voice, Kachina.
Great. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer.
You are already an outstanding child.
Huh?
You are all my most beloved. Your ancient name is just that. Focus on who you want to be. The story of your ancient name... It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. Go now, my children.
I know we've never met before, Wyab, but I just want to thank you for encouraging Kachina.
Whoa! What's going on?
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
It's a Sealy! The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here!
Watch out for the falling rocks!
Quick, through the middle! Come on, faster!
We'll never make it!
You've done well. Now come home.
We're back!
The Pyro Arc...
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used it?
She's still in the speaker's chamber.
So you're saying her...
Every great display of power You must feel terrible, Kachina. Let's get back to the stadium.
I recommend getting a full checkup.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always see.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the...
Right. The Wyatt.
I'll let her explain everything. Every move we make from here on out.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than...
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions.
Thank goodness you made it back. Take a seat, everybody. All right. I have to say, though, I've never...
He always has been special like that.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role.
Of course.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, just give it time.
Yeah.
All right. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction.
Huh? No.
That's right. Our looming destruction is not a recent development.
Mualani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, unlike the other nation, the battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long, even then. And still, the problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are immediately after the war. But at that time, we were a nation of the dust. Our civilization was dying if we didn't bring the nation back together. So, the Archon had a long...
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, since the plan was mentioned in those... But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories...
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense!
That's right. A god can extend a human's life, but as we all know, Natlan doesn't... A human life is like a flame destined to be extinct only by dying before my time.
So, in other words, this is your...
Yes. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the goal was to reunite the people. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the Chosen would then stand by my side.
So that means...
That's right. After your adventure in the Night Kingdom...
So in other words...
Yes. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient name. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of...
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection...
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is... If we want to unblock that information from... So, I've tried... Currently, Shilonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored with...
But we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan, and that's also why I haven't been able to take action.
But if you knew this whole time...
Perhaps, but just like your determination to save Kachin.
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final...
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them before... I can only trust in the judgment. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. Natlan's salvation lies not in its arc. You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still need... After all, in addition to their sentimental value...
Fuel?
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are... Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of... On their own, each item's power is limited. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire. It was a rather crude approach.
But weren't they all...
That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter...
You have nothing to be sorry for. And then, it would only be a matter of time. Besides, When those heroes entrusted their belongings, if they knew those items helped save the present day,
Even when you put it that way,
the people and the events of the past are never truly lost. If you still have regrets, your deeds will become new legends.
well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Now that Kachina has returned, and we could all use the rest, try not to let it get to you. All right.
When I was young, they attract people from all walks of life. The people of the Springs have never claimed the hot springs. It's been really nice. I've witnessed their energy, even when they cause trouble. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children. So, you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. The Abyss is a cunning enemy. My rage will never... But you came to me because you knew you could convince... I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to... Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
So, you're... But what if...
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. We will do everything we can, even across time.
Yeah, Mom's right. Oh, Siri...
I imagine he... Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one... I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
The rules are my legacy.
War forged the 6 tribes.
Who will be the one to bring...
We are the inherit, those who grew alongside sun and wind, those who forged our... That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Oh, no. It's not that I...
Ah, well...
She didn't cause any trouble.
Yeah, she was...
That's good.
Is there a reason you asked?
Maybe it seemed unreasonable. Her impulse to fight is extremely strong.
So what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe it sounds a little... Anyway, I'm just...
What do you...
No way. Just, I appreciate the understanding. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind... In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Woohoo! Well done. Thank you.
I always knew you could do it.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person.
I had no choice.
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead in the first round?
I wasn't. I swear when he insisted on repaying the favor.
But the fact of the matter is that after your...
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of...
It's amazing that you still made it.
So,
Our team captain drank too much then.
Sir.
All right. There's no need to be... Dear friends, firstly, I'm grateful to my friend. This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. They've agreed to let me learn from them. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Dayan-san. They all helped the traveler and Paimon. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please...
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel?
To be honest, it's a bit... Well, you better get used to it. Next step... Hey, please don't...
You're here.
How did you know? That's why
You look like you've still got questions. Because they had the thought of telling them, abandon your families. You could just as easily point out that everything in this world... Imagine if I said, I couldn't make them shoulder that burden. Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. Or, of course, with...
Paimon's suddenly remembering that portrait in your room.
Yes, it was. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with she played an instrumental role. Still, it was an impressive achievement. You feel loss keenly. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already... The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon.
Yeah, doesn't that mean the way...
I suppose, but even if the future ends in destruction, and it's precisely because we humans cannot know, this is a pivotal moment. Well, 3, to be precise. Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss, if you agree to join us.
Ancient names?
They can. Possessing an ancient name would mean that your the Ode of Resurrection may... Just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for...
Yeah, we can't just...
Wonderful. We've never forged an ancient...
My lord, we've received... Although your injury complicates things.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. As for you, I must...
No matter how dense the fog, you don't have much time.
I'm beginning to see just how you...
Oh, something else you'd like to add? Well, our intel suggests he hasn't made any new movements yet. Although Kanich's investigation, I'm getting closer to narrowing down who that may be, but it's still unclear whether this person aided the captain out of willingness or coercion. If you learn anything about this during your adventures, please... the Abyss is the most formidable enemy in all of Teyvat. In the beginning, it took failure. All of the methods you've seen in other nations were developed, but it's the same for the method we use here in Natlan. As for the principles behind it, that also comes down to the long-standing effects of the Abyss. Our people's survival is but their power has its limits. They cannot offer our people the same. Everyone in Natlan understands this, and the Wyab have always been very strict about granting that approval. Still,
The science of the can't get so